Every time I post my physique, I get a lot of comments about my arms. Actually, it's probably the most commented of my muscle groups. People are saying I got big, freaky looking biceps, and I don't disagree with them. They are pretty well defined, but they weren't always like this. When I first started out, my arms were actually like twigs. If you look at these two pictures side by side, obviously they're not one-on-one comparisons, but you could tell I definitely built a lot of muscle and a lot of definition in between these two pictures. So what exactly did I do to go from twig arms to having absolute cannons? Well, I was actually just asking myself the same question, because I didn't just do a bunch of bicep curls and a bunch of tricep push downs like you'd expect. What if I told you I actually do not even train my arms? If you guys seen any of my videos, you know that I do pretty much just calisthenics, and I don't even train for mass. I pretty much just train to be able to perform a bunch of bodyweight repetitions of dips, pull-ups, and muscle-ups and push-ups. In fact, most of my upper body development comes from those 4 exercises. So I was actually wondering to myself, how come my arms are so well developed even though I don't train for them? I don't even lift weights. So we all know that pull-ups hit your biceps a good amount, and we all know that dips are also good for triceps. But I came to the realization that my arms aren't actually that big. In most of these clips, I'm only 170 pounds. My arms aren't that big, however, they're pretty well defined. I have a really short bicep peak and decent triceps. The thing I think makes my arms actually really stand out are my forearms. I mean, if we just look back at this picture here, yeah, I have a pretty good bicep peak, but my forearms really stand out and really blow my arms out of proportion. And we all know that gripping on the pull-up bar is gonna work the hell out of your forearms, so that's probably why they're so overdeveloped. Not only are they big, but they're also very strong too. Occasionally, I like to lift weights to test my strength out, and here I'm hammer curling 60s like if it's a piece of cake. Not only that, but I'm also very good at arm wrestling. I beat pretty much all my friends, even the ones that weigh over 200 pounds, like if it's nothing. And a lot of it is due to that overdevelopment in the brachioradialis muscle, which is activated in the top of the pull-up range. We know that there's a lot of gymnasts out there that have really big biceps, and having big forearms is kind of like the equivalent for calisthenics. So I think the reasons why I have freaky looking arms are a mix of short bicep genetics, really good peak, mixed with big forearms, and on top of that, I'm also very lean, so I'm quite vascular, which also makes it look a little bit freaky too. So I guess my takeaway from this video is, if you want to have big freaky looking arms, obviously train them. Do bicep curls, do tricep pushdowns, or do whatever training you want to do for your arms, but don't neglect your forearms because they play a big role in making your arms look big. And the best way, in my opinion, to train forearms is simply by doing pull-ups and lots of dead hangs. That's what's going to make your forearms very strong and really develop that brachioradialis. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave it a thumbs up and comment down below what you think, and subscribe to my channel for more content just like this. Have a wonderful day. Peace.